Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Skyrim. And I have spent quite a while doing bounties, selling stuff, killing dragons, delivering messages, chopping wood. So I've now got 26,533 gold, which means I can now purchase the house here in Solitude from Firebeard. However, while I was away doing all that work, I actually got a note from a letter from Firebeard, and I'm pretty sure I know what this is about, but of course we'll read it. Phantom, over the last few days we've had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolfskull Cave and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I am asking you to return to Solitude to help us once more. I'm worried of putting all the details in print. Please come see me in the Blue Palace. Sincerely, Firebeard. Well, so we know what that's about, the whole Portema thing from the last episode, because if you wait like enough days and that it'll eventually, you'll eventually get a letter off him, and it's basically like she's still around and you've got to go and deal with her permanently, and it's a good thing to do because obviously you get money for it, and helping people out is obviously what makes them respect you more, and you're more likely to, you know, get them to help you with things and overlook everything, like becoming Thane, for example. Which is what we're about to do, because once we purchase the house, we are actually allowed to become Thane, so...
The courier must have found you. Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome here. The house I mentioned earlier is still available, if you want to buy it. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
And there goes all our money. Of course, I could decorate it with things like a bedroom and stuff like that, but I cannot yet afford that, but I will eventually, because children's bedroom, stuff like that will be important to have, and decorations are nice anyway.
Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Portema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next. He's Solitude's priest of Arcane. He's the one who figured out Portema was still around. He'll help as much as he can. I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Yeah, so having friends in hard places is always
stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the hold. The roads are
so that'll be one of the things we do today.
attacked by bandits and beasts.
But also,
a fine day with you around. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Hafengar. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
yeah, so of course, if you get in trouble, you can just tell the guards to look the other way,
Pray
which
for
is
and my husband.
it's useful, but I just it's fine. It's not really the position per se or anything that comes with it. It's just being Thane means when we go to the Thalmor embassy, the Jarls of the holds in which you are a Thane will appear there, and you can talk to them, and they'll create a distraction for you, because you need to have a distraction there. I'll not spoil anything else, but basically you need to create a distraction, and you can have one of them do it if you've become Thane in their hold. Of course, there is a dude you can ask to do it, even if you're not a Thane anywhere. But it's cool for them just to appear there, because they all have unique things that they'll do to create a distraction and stuff like that. And some of them can be kind of funny, actually. But, you know, it's just interesting, and of course being Thane means you've got friends in high places. You know, makes you pretty much immune to any thought forms of law, really. You can do whatever the hell you want and you'll get away with it. But, yeah, let's go and stop Portema
You must be
permanently.
the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome. Ah, Thane, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her. Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves. Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arche. May Arche bless you with a long life.
Yes, so we have to go through all the undead there and find what remains of Potema, and then we can bring it back and have it sanctified. The thing is about this mission is it can be somewhat difficult because you actually got to fight the spirit of Potema, which can be a little difficult because you'll have a bunch of undead on you. But the undead themselves are not that much of a problem, honestly. They can be defeated quite easily.
Troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. The strong and honorable always carry
sad,
the blessing
honestly.
of the Eight.
Stupid, if you ask me. Ban the worship of a god. Like, why?
Remind us of our place.
Amara, Juliana,
Forget.
Akantosh, Adabella, Kurinith, Zenithar, Arche, Sundir, and of course that would have been Talos there, near the middle. Okay, now I need to find our way down the stairs. I haven't done this mission in a while, so probably gonna get lost. Stairs
Feel
going
free to take a seat,
down.
pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all its forms.
Apart from Talos, of course. Ah, here we go. I don't know how long this mission will take, so we might have time to do something else, because there are a few other quests I have lined up that we could either do or at least make a start on this episode. But if this takes too long, then I guess this will be it for the episode, but I should hopefully be able to fit something else
You've
in.
arrived at last. The hero who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
I don't know, I'm getting a real feeling of not doing that, I'm afraid, but however, when you're dead, you will not terrorize anyone. How's that sound, eh? Boop-a-doo.
Hello? Who's there?
The thing is, if you actually know things about Potema, basically she was Queen of Solitude, but she was willing to sacrifice everyone else in order to have more power for herself. Because like the dude said, she was like a really powerful necromancer, so she dealt with like Daedric gods, stuff like that. So she was obviously not a great person because she was willing to sacrifice the lives of everyone around her for her own needs. But, you know, whatever. Of course, we're going to stop her, so it doesn't really matter. None of her plans will go the way she wants them to. But the thing is that if you hadn't interrupted that ritual in Wolfskull Cave, which of course it's not possible to do, because it'll only happen when you get there. But basically, they would have bound Fatima to their will, so she would have had to do whatever they asked, which is interesting because, you know, what would they have done with her? Would they have actually been able to control her? It's not she's some weak, like, spirit, so they probably would have had a hard time if they tried, but we'll never know, so it doesn't really matter. No point speculating about the things that could be, or would be. And a few things that I did pick up is I got these 2 bows, because that one's run out of charge, so I'll probably recharge it, but I've also got the Imperial Bow of Sapping and of Weariness, so that's stamina and magic damage. Magic will probably be best for in here. So that's what I'll equip. Oh great. There we go. I'm solved. It's really powerful against weaker targets is that shout. Especially if we get it up to like full power with all 3 words, then it'll do a lot of damage. Really. Oh, the trap's not working anymore. It's fine. I'm trying to kill him with it, but never mind, I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Where's Lydia? Is she dead? Probably dead, because I'll have to find out. The thing about the followers in this game is you can get a mod which makes him invincible, but I wouldn't bother doing that because then it makes it easier if you can just have a follower that's invincible to do all the work for you. But it's nice to have them around to either take damage if you're up against a difficult enemy, or, well, they can carry stuff for you, so you can transport lots of loot around. I want to back out really quickly. Go! Oh, great. That's pretty ingenious to trap the chest. And there we go. Potion of healing. Like I said, the Draugr and that are pretty easy to deal with, as well as like the vampires and that. It's when we have to face Fatima herself that we might have a bit of trouble. Oh no, Lydia's still alive. Just had to get through that loading point so that it would spawn her back in. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my sword. I should probably use that actually, it's probably better. Okay, this way. See, I find these kind of annoying because it can be a little finicky to get them all aligned correctly. We got that. There we go. Wasn't too difficult. Oh. Oh. Oh god, oh dear. Potions. Yeah, take that. Run past him. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. But he's still not dead. She's holding out. Oh wait. Have I been saying Lydia? I meant Joris. Ha! Because I'm used to having Lydia with me.
No doubt you seek to enter Potema's sanctum. I can see to that. We'll need plenty of fresh corpses to rebuild the army.
And just one swing. Androdis.
You won't get away.
Oh, problem solved. I think when I last did this, I actually did fall down there, but that guy is so weak. Like, literally goes on that little monologue, one swing down, the weakest enemy in here. Okay, down we go, into her sanctum.
Hello? Who's there?
Now, while I remember, I would like to say that, I have a friend who I may do some videos with, and you should totally go and check out his channel. He's done all sorts of different stuff, but we'll probably do some videos together in the near future if possible, although no guarantees. Who knows what'll happen, especially, you know, when everything goes back to normal. But yeah, Assorted Art 54, all one word. So you should go and check him out. He's a cool guy, and we've been good friends for a few years now. So you should go and check his channel out. And again, we may or may not do stuff in the future, so keep an eye out for that.
Not much further. Come with me. Serve me in death.
Little thing, are you kidding me? Hold on. Wow. How depressing. It's funny because, like I said, they're super weak. But when we get to the final area, here we go.
You've come far, mortal. But can you stand against my inner council? Let's see. Don't applaud yourself too soon, worm.
So we've gone from little thing to worm. Actually, I'll probably... There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not going well.
Rip the eyes from his head.
Come on. Got him. This is going a lot worse than I was expecting it would. Oh, cool. Well, at least I managed to get through it. on. There we go. Pick up her skull, which is all that's left of her. That. Okay, that should be it. Okay, let's get out of here. That was difficult battle, but we got through it, so... Okay, and Jordan didn't die either, which is the thing. If Lydia had been with her, she would have died in like the first 5 minutes. There we go. Problem solved. And there's also one a little quicker than I thought it would, so we may have time to do some more quests.
Be careful.
Okay, we need to get rid of Potema's remains, then we'll go and see Fort Firebeard, and then we'll have solved the whole Potema crisis completely. And no doubt everyone will be very pleased and grateful. Well, everyone that knows about it, which is like 3 people, so...
Can I help you?
Yeah, you go, here's a skull.
You've returned. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains.
Well, I killed
In
her
case Falk doesn't
spirit
make it
anyway,
clear,
so...
Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
Well, technically all of Skyrim does, because she would have killed, like, everyone, so... Not just Solitude, but yeah. Okay, and then over to the Blue Palace to talk to Falk. Again, best name ever, Falk Firebeard. We may also go to the Bard's College to do their mission and all that, but I might save that for later. At the moment, I am going to just finish this, and then I think there's one quest that I'm gonna do before I'll have to end the video, so... Because the Bard's one can be kind of long, because you've got to basically do all the initiation stuff, then travel all the way over to the tomb and that.
You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war. Potema would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings. I won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, just don't let him know you've made a mistake.
The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potema's return quiet.
Does she even know? I bet you didn't tell her.
We consider you a protector of Solitude.
That's one way of putting it. 1,000 gold. Which is great, and I got 2,800.
Do you have business with the court?
No, I don't. Okay. So there's a bunch of missions I'm gonna do next episode, but one thing I'm gonna do is the missing in action quest, or at least try and get it started today. Because this is actually a pretty interesting one that I've only ever done once, I think. But it's a really interesting one because the Greymanes and the Battleborns in Whiterun have a sort of feud. The Battleborn support the Imperials, the Greymanes don't. So, you know, it's sort of like 2 families feuding with each other, but slightly less death, I suppose. But basically, yeah, what's her name? Yeah, Freilia's son is missing, and she wants you to help find him, but she wants to talk to you in private at her house because people are listening, no doubt. And again, once I've got enough money, I'm going to buy all the stuff for my house, and then I'll eventually get some kids, get married and all that, to show that off and everything. And it's a pretty, like, important part of the thing, because the chances are you'd probably eventually settle down in Skyrim after solving the whole Dragon Crisis thing. But the thing about it's interesting, because if you get married, your spouse will, like, set up a shop, and you can trade with them, which I think's pretty cool, because whenever you need to trade, you can go there and trade with them. But the funny thing is you can then get like a cut of the earnings from the store from them later on, and they will give you about half of whatever they earn, and if you spend loads of money there, they'll give you half of it, so you'll get some of your money back anyway, even if you do end up spending some.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh god, this is so annoying. Can I even get into the house without trespassing? Because I can't talk to her then. Where is she? Is she even in here?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Shut up. She's not here, I don't think. Oh, where's she gone then? How am I supposed to speak to her in her house if she's not in her house? Kind of defeats the whole purpose of it. Is she down by the market? Here she is.
Please, let's speak privately.
Well, come on, let's go to your house, and then we can speak privately.
Be careful!
Oh my god, really? I'll probably not be able to finish this quest, but I do at least want to get it started, because it's a pretty interesting one, cause you know, you're helping a woman find her son who people have said is dead, but turns out he's not. He's been captured, but you can go and rescue him. I'm pretty sure he's a Stormcloak, which obviously means if you're gonna side with the Imperials like me, then you'd probably think there's no point, but you get rewarded for it, and you don't get in trouble with the Imperials for getting him out because they don't know you did it, obviously. So might as well. You get something out of it, and you can feel like you've done something good for once, even if it was, you know, saving a Stormcloak who you'll probably eventually kill down the line anyway, but never mind.
Welcome to our home.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here.
Brought into our home.
Avrostine, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help? I know that Thorold's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere. But I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns. They know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help.
And since if you talk to the Battleborns and they ask you who you side with, and you say Battleborns, which is easy because it appears in their name, so you can just say the same as their name and they'll thank you for it. So it technically makes us a friend of theirs. I'm still gonna sneak, but it makes them more inclined to not mind you being in the house. I still think if you break in, they'll be angry, but if you go in during the day or whatever, then they don't really care. But I want to get this done as quick as possible, so... Here we go. It's come to my attention that inquiries have been made to the whereabouts of one Thorald Greymade. It's my duty to inform you that Thalmor agents have taken possession of the prisoner and have escorted into the Northwood Keep. I don't think I need to elaborate, it is in everyone's best interest that the matter is dropped entirely. Just there'll be no further inquiries as to this matter, General Tullius. Well, it's funny how they just be so open about it in the first place, but whatever. Just walk out, nothing to see here. And then take this back to the house. Here we go.
Do you have news? I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9, it's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit him. I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join us, won't you? Thorald can't be left to those monsters.
You mean elves? A little racist.
What? You, alone, reasoning with the Thalmor? That's madness, friend. You're serious, aren't you? Very well. I'll give you a chance. But if you can't do it, I will.
Yeah, the thing is I just wouldn't, whether you want to fight them or reason with them, just don't take him, don't take Alvenstein, because he'll probably end up dying, which then obviously creates that other problem of him being dead, and the best thing is that they both survive. So I can travel to Orphan's Tier and I'll meet you when I get there, so see you in a minute. Okay, here we are. Just approach with no weapons out or anything. Should just be able to talk to him. Hello, good sir.
Are you? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way he... Now, I suggest you turn around and go back the way you came. That's privileged information. Now, move along.
Okay, drop a save. Will he attack me if I just walk past him? Yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, if I come over to Solitude, can I convince General Tullius to get an order to release him? Cause he says he'll only do that if the Imperials give him an order to, so I don't know if I'll be able to, because obviously General Tullius has no reason to trust me, especially since I was going to be executed when he first met me, so I don't think this will work, and I doubt Jarl Elisif will be able to do anything either if I go and talk to her, but it's worth a try. I'll probably have to go and fight him and get him out that way, and if I have to then I will, but I'd rather try and solve this peacefully as possible, because going to war with the Thalmor is unwise, because they can be a little dangerous actually.
Are my men now? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story.
Don't know how, he said like a month.
Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen.
Most of them were Stormcloaks.
I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I wasn't even supposed to be caught in the
Speak with
trap.
Legate Ricka. Sheep, the Thalmor. Do you have any idea what you're asking? I'm sorry, that's just not possible. It would cause far too many problems.
Well,
He'd be insane to
I know
drown.
you.
He doesn't have the men.
That's
There's
not
no
what my scout
mistake.
supports.
You're a wanted man,
Every day
and it's
Lord
time to
John
pay for...
Scout.
You know what? You're not worth the
John's
hassle.
whole support
Go.
him.
Some other guard.
What crime have I committed? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be.
Call it what... You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Technically not a soldier yet, but never mind.
Balgruf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in the city.
So, I guess, that's not gonna happen then. I will go and check with your Elisif to see if there's anything she can do, and if so, then I'll let you know, but I doubt it. Okay, well, obviously, Jarl Elisif and that couldn't do anything, so...
Halt! Are you joking? Even if we... Now I suggest you turn around and go back the way you came.
Well, we're gonna have to get in using force. I'm gonna just see if there's any way I can get in without them realising. Because a lot of these forts tend to have like a grate or something around back. And if I can use that to sneak in, then I will. But, considering this is the Thalmor guarding this place, they've probably got it secured. Oh, hey.
Halt! Are you joking? Even if we had...
Did that guy just...
you turn around and go
Did that guy run around from the front to here before I could get here just to talk to me? Well, if that's the way it's gonna be, then so be it. No. No. You kidding me? Dude, just look somewhere else. Now? Just... How am I supposed to get a sneak attack on this guy if he's always... There we go. Oh, what? Will this hit the tree? No. Really? Just... Yeah. Hit the tree. Great. You cannot see me now. Who's spotting me? There's no way he can see me. That guy can't see me either. There's no one else around. Okay. Wait. I just went through him. Is that guy even real?
Is someone there?
What? Okay. We're gonna have to do it this way. What? Actually, I think...
That's the best you could do!
Drinking on the job. Disappointing. Okay, let's go inside. Don't forget that archer. Of course, since I have a way with the voice, if I can get them into large groups in front of me, I can just fire breath them and do a lot of damage to a large group.
What was that? Ah! Never should have come here.
Nice job. Nice.
Ha! Found you.
Okay, need to take care of these few guards. And we should be able to get him out. This will probably have to be it for the episode though, so once we get him back to his family, then I'll have to end the video, but let's just get there first. Shouldn't be too much further. And there shouldn't be too many guards left either.
Enough of you.
Good job, Joris. There we go. That's the interrogator down.
What are you doing? I never thought I'd see another friendly face again. We need to get to safety as soon as possible. Let's move.
Too bad. Surrender is not an option. Okay, got it.
Leave me alone.
I've got to get out of here.
Okay, got it.
What are you looking at?
A man who's now free. Shut up. Stop complaining.
I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger? Of course, I should have known. This was all Abelstein's idea, wasn't it? Where is he? A wise decision, but I fear he may not be safe there anymore. They'll go looking for me, and Whiterun will be the first place they search. I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Abelstein either. Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means. I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.
And they're off to join the Stormcloaks, who I will eventually kill, so they'll probably end up on the end of my sword. Although I don't think you ever do actually fight them, but I'm just saying that if they join the Stormcloaks, they'd probably end up dead. Oh great. Really? I think I hit the guard.
Stop right there. Oh, look the other way.
Janasa.
My gods, I don't even know what to say.
Why is she your first kill? Okay, there she is. Just gotta pass on the message from her son. If I can get over the table. And she's at the door. Great.
Please tell me you have news of my son. Is he? You've saved him? I must see him at once. What? After all this, I can't even see him? How do I know you're telling me the truth and not just what I want to hear?
Because they don't want to tell you this.
Aloft, next summer's seeds. That's my boy. So it's true then. For now it's enough to know that he's alive. I can find peace in that. Thank you, dear friend. You've given me back my son.
Sort of.
I'd had Eorlund forge this for Thorald. It was to be a present for his return. I suppose he can't have it now. Why don't you take it? We can always make another for the day when this war ends and Thorald can come home. You take care of yourself, I hope. No, nor do. It's enough for me to know that he's out there somewhere, and not locked up like some animal.
Okay, well, that'll be it for this video. Next episode, do some more missions and maybe get some stuff for our room, our house, and then maybe adopt some kids. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, then remember to subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. And like if you did enjoy this video, and comment down below if there's anything you'd like to see me do. I'll be more than happy to hear your thoughts. And remember to go and check out Assault of Dark 54, my good friend. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Skyrim. Thank you and goodbye.